welcome to Horror Flicks and Music Mix Podcast. We are your hosts. I am Dustin.
And I'm Kevin. On this podcast, we discuss horror films, the scores, and the people behind the movies.
If this is your first time listening, thank you. Our goal with this podcast is to fully analyze a variety of horror films, as well as give our unfiltered opinions on said films, like Kevin's going to let loose today on this movie.
I'm on a boat. That's how upset I am. I'm getting away from this shit.
On a boat. So this was supposed to be a 2-movie episode, but life happens and we're gonna do one, but we're gonna do Insidious. We just figured
that's
that
good enough
deserves
to have
its
own
own episode, and we were already in on this, so we're just gonna do it.
This deserves a third of an episode because it's how bad it is. It's My Soul to Take, 2010, Wes Craven. Yes, the master Wes Craven.
My soup to take.
That would have been a much better plot.
Inside joke. I was trying to text the movie title. And it's autocorrected to soup.
My Soup to Take. It sounds like a much better movie. But I had never heard of this film, and now I'm sad that I did.
Yeah.
You've seen this before?
I saw it in theaters.
Oh. Yeah,
I back in middle school, mostly middle school, and like even high school, that was the thing. Like we went to the movies every weekend, and it was like sometimes you go see. There was one time I went to the movies with my buddy, and we didn't even see the same movie. Oh. He went off with his lady, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go see." It was The Wicker Man. Actually, with Nicolas Cage. Yeah. But yeah, so My Soul to Take, Wes Craven, second to last movie right before Scream 4.
Yes,
I think so.
And I'm glad that this is not his final.
Oh gosh,
film, because
that would have been.
This was not only his worst film. This is probably one of the worst. I tried to be a little bit understanding that the production team, the studio, literally took what he did and really mixed it around, but still, how much of it was still there? This was rough. I'm not gonna lie, in the last 20 minutes, I played it at double speed because I was like, I can't take this. This is that bad. Because all they were doing was talking. It was some emo chick talking to Bug, and they were talking for like 15 minutes.
Him and his sister.
Yeah, they never established that until, I don't know.
That's also Fang.
Okay, if you see my,
I saw your. I saw. So Kevin, I'm gonna
read off my letterbox.
I will guide you through this movie because I gave it 2.5 stars.
Ooh.
Kevin gave it half a star. So there might be things you were just so mad you overlooked.
Maybe it was,
but we both did get
a
same quote. One of the quotes you put down, I also put down. I wake up and smell the Starbucks.
Oh my god!
I was like, did she just say that?
Yeah.
I mean, I like.
No one said that in but no one said that in 2010. Nobody.
I don't.
As we were high schoolers, no one said that.
No.
Yeah, I got my list of shit, and it was 35 things of shit. So I'll read off that as you go along, and I'll just kind of add my 2 cents. But yeah, the tagline: "Only one has the power to save their souls." The spoiler-free short summary: a killer named the Ripper with multiple personality disorder goes on a killing spree. Now some random emo kid 16 years later can do some voices.
No.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Killer named the Ripper dies.
And 7 kids are born.
7 kids are born, and then 16 years later, this movie happens.
Yes. Now I will try not to be facetious, but boy, I didn't like this.
It is. It's like, it's not good, but I don't think it's as bad as you say it is.
Yeah, maybe I was just not in the right headspace because I was doing my Saw marathon. I was just finishing up the last Saws, and
Oh, did you
uh,
watch 10?
I'm
8,
halfway
9,
through
and 10?
10. But Jigsaw was, and Spiral was like, why is Chris Rock in this?
I think I used to have that, and then I got rid of it. I don't know. We're
Yeah,
on 4. We're on 4 right now.
I will.
I
I
asked
love
I
one
asked
through
Addie, I
six.
was like, "How interested are you in watching the Saw franchise?" And she's like, "Moderate." I'm like, "All right, we'll watch it."
I love them. I love them.
It's a
But
soap
we could.
opera.
That's a yeah. It's soap opera with torch,
We
but it's like
could
a
just
really good
do.
one.
Oh, I don't know. It's too. No, we just watched all of them. We can't do the Saw franchise. Never mind. Never mind.
I mean, yeah. Trigger warnings:
Yep.
child endangerment and suicide. But the child endangerment thing got me a bit, especially the beginning. The beginning was the best part. I'd say I'll give it that. It was crazy, ridiculous. I was like, oh, okay, and then it went to some teenagers standing at a river, and I'm like, oh no. Anyway, I'll let you. I'll try my best not to. Yeah, there it is. God damn it.
I found this at Goodwill. I haven't seen it probably since. I probably watched it one other time back in the 2010s. And then I
Mm-hmm.
saw this at Goodwill for $1. I was like, I'll grab it. And then that was a while ago, like maybe a year or 2 or 3 ago. And here we are. All right. It starts with a classic prayer before bed, the now I lay me down to sleep. We get a
Mm-hmm.
pregnant lady watching the news about the Riverton Ripper with the word vengeance on the knife.
Vengeance.
The husband trips and finds the knife on the ground and blood. Then a flashback or something. Some shit. The dad turns all Gollum on us. Did you like that? Because he's all
Excuse
like
me.
back and forth.
There you go.
Oh, yep. I spelled it wrong. Uh, yeah, he's like back and forth talking to himself, like Schmeagol and Gollum.
Yeah.
Dude's having a rough time, and the doctor calls and wakes him up. He's all like, "Bro, you didn't tell your wife that you're a killer." And he looks over, and his wife is dead. Police show up. He gets done stabbing himself, and then gets shot before he tries to kill his daughter. Nope, it's a lie. Dude gets back up, shoots more cops, and then he gets shot again. I was like, he doesn't have multiple. Okay, so I thought he had multiple personalities, multiple souls.
Yeah. It's
Souls
like
live on. Then the ambulance crashes, cause home dog stabs. Okay, they take him off in the ambulance, and then obviously he gets up. He stabs the lady in the back of the
it's just
ambulance. The ambulance crashes.
ridiculous.
Killer gets away or dies or something, and then it cuts to 16 years later.
It's it was so ridiculous. I'm like, okay, I think I'll like this, even though that was just insane because it was three fake deaths. They usually get like one, maybe two, but three.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's dead. Nope, he ain't. No, he's dead. Now he's in the ambulance. Oh, it's like, and then just randomly exposition. Oh yeah, multiple souls, and then we hear about this 30 minutes from now. It's like that. This was probably the only part of the movie I was like, okay, that's fine. And then just it goes downhill into the subterranean layer of hell from here.
Now there's a shit ton of kids out in the woods where the ambulance crashed. And I was like, why is it still there? There's no way that it would still be there.
It's a
It's right
national
off the
landmark.
highway. Yeah, it's right off the highway. It'll be fucking no, okay, yeah. 7 of the kids who are there were born that night 16 years ago. It's their obviously birthday. The Riverton 7 is what they call them. Had to share their birthdays with a monster. The killer who died at midnight on the day they were born.
Yes, I love when they have exposition parties. They're so fun at this age. Like
Just
the
little,
jock stands up and is like, "Hey guys, what's up?" Everyone's like, "Yeah, we're the Riverton 7. Here's," and then one of them, the most emo one, comes up later and is like, "Oh, glad you could join us, Bug." His name's fucking Bug. What the? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. And then it's like, "This is Tommy. This is a blind kid who I thought was faking blind. But he's actually blind. I didn't realize
he
that
is blind.
until
Yeah, Jerome.
Oh, you know the names.
I
I
got
was
the.
like,
I had to write them. I wrote them. Yeah.
I gave up. But yeah, it's so weird how it's set up because it's like there's a lot of exposition in this, and that's why most of my notes are exposition and atomic bomb bad level acting, and then exposition again. But anyway, continue.
His ghost lurks. It's a whole thing where they try to get him to
Ghost in the
come
fog.
out, and then our new main character, and I wrote Bug. Yeah, his name's Bug. Well, his name's Alex or Adam. They call him Bug. I don't know why.
Because
Has
why not?
to. It's Bug's turn to slay the Ripper and take him back to the river, and then this huge dude comes out, but it's a puppet, and then the police show up and they scatter.
So I'm like, what?
I
What
like
are
the
these kids?
puppet.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. Just don't. I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What do these kids do for fun? They go out in the woods and like, we all born, yay, and then here's a puppet. Okay, I just oh boy. And then oh yeah, we get exposition part 3 coming up here.
For the kids sit behind a tree and talk about the Ripper, and right quick, and then they go home. We follow one across this old railroad bridge, yeah, like Lost Boys, but
Cry,
it's
little
just a bridge.
sister.
Here comes someone looking like the Ripper puppet. He catches the kid, stabs him, and yeets him off the bridge.
Yeah.
Then Bug wakes up. He's like, "What the fuck?" One of the other kids gets home, climbs through the window in the rain, and jumps in the bed before his dad opens the door with it raining inside of his room, and he is clearly wet in his bed.
Yes. Note number 10. Why is everyone in this film going in and out of the window in the movie? There were 6 times people went in and out of windows. Why?
I didn't
Okay.
even catch that. That's funny.
Yep. I was starting to really lose it at this point.
Yeah. Bug is listening to some talk show, The Hour of the Bird. He's obsessed with birds.
He
We'll
likes
find out.
birds.
He likes birds. I don't know why. With some guy who wrote a book called Keeper of the Souls, which is cool sounding.
That's a
While
video
this
game.
is while this is going on, Bug puts together a little something with some bottles and tape, and then you find out later what he puts together for show and tell.
We'll get to that. Sorry.
Yeah. Then we get a little something, but some guy and some girl.
We don't know.
I don't even know.
Exactly. We
I don't even know my
fucking
notes
know.
say. I wrote this up
Because
yesterday.
it's just and I don't know if this is this Wes Craven. This is the production company. This is the studio. They're just like, you know what? Just there you go. Like,
I think. Okay, this I know now. Thinking about it, Brandon, the jock dude, calls. No, Brittany calls Brandon, the jock dude, and says, "Hey, give." My note says, "Who names their kid Bug?"
Right,
but it's Adam. I found out later it's Adam. Sorry, people. Hold on.
It's like it's Bug. It's like, well,
right,
my name's Lice.
We're getting there. So, who names their kid Bug? We get Bug and Alex going out into the woods with the sock puppet and a huge camping backpack. And I guess it was just a shortcut to school. And then Brandon. So Brittany calls Brandon. It's like, hey, give Alex an 8 and Bug a 3, which I thought were like test scores or something.
I thought he was rating their attractiveness.
But it's how hard he's going to hit him. Because he comes up to him and he's like 3 and then 8. Bam!
Because see, Wes Craven thinks that's what kids are like.
I didn't.
Did he think that us kids talked like this at the time? And because he wrote this too, and it was just him.
Yeah, he did write
which is like, oh dear God, did he really think that that's how we talk? Like, did you ever have in high school be like, hey bro, I'm gonna hit you like a 9? No one said that. This came out when I was a senior and you would have been a junior. So like,
no, senior 2010. That was my graduation year.
Oh, it was?
I graduated in 2010.
Me too. Oh, okay. Maybe we just graduated the same.
That's
Okay,
how
I thought
old
you were
we
young.
are. That's how old we are, people. We
Ugh.
graduated 16, literally like 16 years ago this week that we're fucking recording.
Ooh, just like in the movie. Except for we won't turn into shitty birds.
Oh, no. Holy shit. It was 16. All right. Wow.
Anyway,
If you
yeah.
guys
So
were
threes
watching,
and
you
eights.
saw my face go a little. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 3 and 8. That's how hard he hits him. It's not test scores. Then we have Penelope, who's all religious and likes Bug, shows up and she's like, "You better knock that off," because yeah, she
Yeah.
likes Bug.
Excuse me. She says,
And
"Do not put the wrath of Jehovah upon you, bitch. Please."
pray for our souls, Bug. He's coming, and then Bug goes, "Jesus." I should talk about the Ripper.
Oh my god.
So this is when I was like, let's get her 7 down. We have Bug, who's also Adam, but we don't find out until his like principal calls him that way
Yeah.
later in the movie. So it's Bug. Bug, Penelope, Alex. Bug and Alex are friends. Penelope likes Bug. Jerome is the blind guy that you thought he was pretending to be blind, but he is blind.
Yeah, I found that out later. I didn't change the note because I don't give a shit. But yeah, okay.
Brandon's the jock.
Yes.
Brittany is
Is
the
she
chick
the
that
religious chick?
no, that's Penelope. Brittany is the blonde chick that Bug likes.
Ah.
And Jay is the first one who's already been yeeted off. We don't even like get anything about him. He's already killed. He's already
That's
dead.
fine. He was the puppet master.
Jay died.
Nah, stupid.
Master. Okay. Bug and Alex are the closest. They're 16. They're men. Now that we're men, we could do anything. Now that we're men. SpongeBob.
Oh, right.
SpongeBob. Time for class
Oh.
and to present the California Condor with this huge puppet. That's what
So,
Bug was making.
what class is this?
Uh,
Because
bird class.
they're sophomores, juniors. Show and tell stops in like fourth grade. Okay. So, what is the assignment here? What is the purpose of this lesson? And why is this classroom management so
Science?
poor? It I mean, sure, he does a good presentation, but then he has the bird throw up and shit.
That's what the bird does.
And I'm just like, what? Who does show and tell in high school? And what the hell was that scene? What was the why? And half the movie they're talking about birds. Hey, it's a
It
condor, and
is.
as a condor, he should like robins or something. He likes condors. Oof. Oh, so it's like, what's the plot device here for a fucking bird? And what's the point of this? And why are they pissing and shitting all in the classroom? And why doesn't that teacher just flip the shit out? I just,
You know why?
Now that we're men.
that's why. All right, continue. I was just like, why? For all this?
So this is when we find out that Bug's name is Adam because that's what the teacher calls him. He has some migraines and sort of like turns super serious and then talks about the bird. Yeah, the dude's walking around. Bird pukes on its prey and he pukes all over. I think it's Brandon.
Yeah.
Probably. Turns into a big fight. Bug then gets the hall pass, goes to the restroom, and sees some weird visions. And that's when I put together, that's what he was putting together with the bottles. Alex comes up with the idea for them to sneak in the girls' bathroom and leave one of their phones to catch some gossip, basically, in the Fang Zone.
Okay, note number
What is the Fang Zone?
Note number 21. Fang Zone? What? The fuck's a Fang? Who's Fang? Is that a person?
Fang is why the real question is why does Bug and Fang have nicknames when they are also brother and sister, Adam and Leia, who are also spoilers, people, for
Oh.
the end of the movie. She was the little girl in the beginning of the movie, and Bug was in his mom when she died. And not, oh God, no. Kevin's losing. That's not what I meant. No. Mom was pregnant. Pregante.
That would make this a much more interesting movie.
Pregnant. Mom was pregnant with Bug when
It's like
she
Black
died. They cut
Christmas,
him out.
that 2006
Not
version.
in his mom. I'm so sorry.
Oh my. We should not edit that at all, please.
I don't edit these anymore. I really don't. Unless if it's something I legit gotta cut. Like,
Well, see, that's at this point in the movie, I was getting visibly angry watching it because I'm like, wait, they're doing like a 80s
that was all
like
the
high school
exposition
like
later.
oh, of course, but it's like they put like a little like a recorder in there to record if he thinks they like them because they have these meetings.
Yeah, that's the Fang zone is when the girls get in the bathroom.
That's why I was like, who's the Fang? What's a Fang? Is it? I thought it was like a metaphor for something. Like these are
No.
really bitchy bitches, and they'll get their fangs out. Nope. We never see any of them again until the end, and then we realize, oh wait, that's Bug's sister Fang, and then there's Boomerang, and then there's Tom Tom. Who the fuck are these people?
I'm curious to why he chose them to have nicknames as the children of the killer.
Why did he choose any of this? That's the question. Because all of it is, it is like the canceled episode of Dawson's Creek.
We do get Franz Ferdinand though, so he does go in and he sets the phone up, and then some Franz Ferdinand song I've actually never heard before, but I was like, "Is this Franz Ferdinand?"
Huh.
And it is. And so basically they're trying to figure out if Brittany thinks if Bug is attractive because he likes her. This is on par with high school stuff as 16-year-olds, I think. One of the chick is like, oh, this is when Fang says, wake up and smell the Starbucks.
I said, this dialogue, Wes, why? And I also said right before that, I will never get this hour and 40 minutes back. And I also put before that, kid acts blind in a school of a small town where people already know him. But I'm like, oh, wait, he is actually blind. So I took that out.
He is, yeah.
I was like, why is this all happening? Why? Bugs and bird shit and
Bug
fangs.
has killed people, supposedly, but he really hasn't. It's all gossip. Alex and Bug start doing weird mirror shit. Oh, he's like mimicking him. Yep. Bug is just doing what Alex is doing. They slaps the shit out of him. And it was like, what just happened?
And then it turns into that's literally a three. That's and I said Three Stooges, but that's not right. It's a Marx Brothers sketch. I literally remember seeing that in a Marx Brothers movie like a year ago. And I'm like, what is the purpose of this? There's no reason for the bird shit and it. I'm just like, he's just winging it. What is going on? Why are they doing like mime shit? And it's like this. So I was like, I'm about to throw my computer.
Oh, here, it'll get a little better for you. Alex goes, have you killed people, Bug? And Bug goes, no. Do you think I'm a monkey? Or no, he says, I can't remember. No, have you killed people, Bug? I can't remember. Do you think I'm a monkey? I can't remember buying you bananas.
Oh my God. I almost forgot that line.
Oh, I wrote it. Bug tries to retrieve the phone, and it definitely does not work out. The phone actually falls inside Brittany's purse.
I didn't even remember that.
Cops find the kid. Finds the kid. Wait, hold on. Well, we're almost there. Okay. Cops find the kid who gets tossed off the bridge. Finds it strange that one of the 7 just got killed. Really? Brittany tells Bug he's a pervert and should get out more because they find each other. It was a whole thing. They ran into each other in the bathroom. And that she's scared, but she's like, oh, I lied. I'm not scared. I'm whatever. Brandon and Jerome come up. Brandon wants to kick Bug's ass, but Jerome's like, nah, bro. Fang would get mad. And
And
this
that's
is
why
when
when
I said, by the way, Jerome is blind.
yeah,
This is when I
I-
found out that he was blind. They leave. Then Penelope comes up. It's kind of like everybody just comes up, talks to Bug, and then leaves. Penelope's turn. Bug is doomed because they called his mom at work, and if things get too hot, turn on the prayer conditioning, dude. Bug has a meltdown, as you can see. Kevin is having right now live on the YouTube video, dude.
why?
Oh
It's
man.
not funny. It's not clever. It's just dumb. And I'm like, Wes, you made some of the greatest horror films of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And then it's like, you know what? I bet kids talk like this. No, no, they don't. Nobody talks like this. Here's what I put on my notes. I'm on note number 28. Random placement of plot points that are incredibly unnatural in regular conversation. And then 29, seriously, who the fuck's Fang? And 30, so much talking. There's been a lot of talking in this movie. Way too much. They're trying to establish characters with no soul. They're cardboard cutouts. And at least with like Saw movies, we get to see them get brutally like tortured. We get Windows 98 CGI blood from half of these guys. And it's so disappointing. Oh boy. This was rough, dude. This, I, I hated it so much. I've scrubbed it from my memory banks. I would literally go out of my way to buy it from stores just so people cannot buy it.
Oh, I didn't even freaking. Let's see. Oh, my review on Letterboxd. I was gonna change it to if it gets too hot, turn on the prayer conditioning. But I did write at least it had Franz Ferdinand.
That's like 0.0008% of my star, or my half star. So I'll give it that.
Let's see.
I like the Franz. Oh wait, I forgot we got the too big to spank for birthday. Oh wait, not yet.
Conditioning. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Yep. I had to change that live here. Bug has a meltdown because it did get too hot. Penelope goes to pray with one of the students, but then walks off to investigate a noise for whatever reason. And of course, long story short, gets killed by the Ripper. Bug's mom meets up with the principal to talk about Adam. That's Bug, and he's curious about his medical files. She's like, "Oh, he's fine."
Why does he like these birds? Why he doesn't like this bird? I don't know about. It's like it's just so weird. And then he like pretends to be he tends to like speak like a woman, and it's like, oh my gosh, we know about like what is going on with Bug.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like he starts doing the voices, and
I know.
Okay, because I never figured out why, and then the twist would made it even more confusing.
We'll get there.
Okay.
I found this thing for the kill count that answers all those questions. Brittany calls Brandon a crotch dog. She takes off, leaves him behind, ending up where the old ambulance. And I said, "Why is it still there?" She finds Penelope dead, leaning up against it. Penelope. Constantinople, Istanbul.
That's the same city. It's just that's the old. Never mind. We don't have time for a history lesson.
You know that song by what the fuck? They Might Be Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, Penelope's dead. They find her. She's against the fucking ambulance that's still there. I don't know why. Brandon sees it, gets a phone call by the Ripper, and then gets killed. Brittany gets a call from Bug's phone that dropped in her purse in the bathroom. She calls 911, and too late, she gets killed. Then we find out that it's Bug who killed Brittany, but wait, no, it's not. That's a lie. Did he just wait? But did he just mom tell him have a seat because he's too? Oh, so Bug's at home and his mom tells him to have a seat because he's too big to spank for his birthday.
Well, he was in his mom, so I guess there is some
Dude.
kinkiness going there.
No, it's a different mom. He made a wish.
Wait,
that
what? A different mom? Okay, I'm not even going to try to track this. Go ahead. I have no clue what's going on anymore. I have no idea what's going on.
No, in the beginning when the Ripper killed his wife, she was pregnant with Bug.
Oh, and then and then that's the aunt. I remember now. Okay, sorry. Literally watched this last night.
Oh, that's
Straight
the aunt. I
90.
didn't even catch that.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, that's the aunt. Okay, so his aunt tells him to sit down because he's too big to spank for his
That's
birthday.
even kinkier.
And he blows out the candles, makes a wish that his mom was proud of him instead of what happened today. So Bug likes Brittany. She thinks he's an R word.
Great.
And his sister gave him a rocking horse. All this I was confused. His mom gets all mad, and it turns into a whole fight between the whole family. His sister beats the shit out of Bug.
Wow. I was like
beats the crap out of him.
I watched that part twice because I actually enjoyed
like,
that.
Jesus.
That was my favorite scene, seeing that little Poindexter get his shit rocked.
And then this is when we find out that she was the little girl in the beginning, the daughter of the killer. Bug tells his mom that she's not his mom, but she's stuck with being his mom. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, exposition part 47 here.
Yep. Leia tells their mom that Penelope is dead and that their father is the killer and he is still alive. Bug hears this and takes off. He goes to meet with Alex and has blood on his shirt from Fang/Leia, who beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
So either the Ripper is alive or his soul went into one of the 7 who were born. Obviously, Bug. Maybe, maybe not. Him and Alex are messing around with the knife, acting all weird and suspicious. And then Alex goes, "Yeah, I accidentally killed my stepfather. I punched him and he fell down the stairs," or something like that. Then starts singing, "I'm not," because he's like, "I'm not okay."
I'm not okay.
Bug
Promise.
sees dead Penelope, who tells him to look down, and he looks down. It's the Ripper's knife, and the cops show up. They tell Bug to drop the knife, kick it over to him. Bug's mom is dead. He's under arrest. Cop was there when they cut him out of his mom when the Ripper killed her. And then, oh shit, the Ripper kills the cop and then attacks Bug. This goes on for a minute. And I said, "Who's the killer?" Bug tries to shoot him. Sucks. He finds Fang hiding in the closet. The Ripper
Wait, I thought the blind dude was in the closet. Like he was randomly in the closet for no reason at all in his bedroom.
It's coming up.
Okay.
At
this point,
Fang's
I was
hiding
just
in the
like,
closet. Ripper breaks through, and Bug tries to fight him off. Says that he saved him for last, and I was like, "So is everyone dead?" Which is a lie. No, because Bug just found Jerome, who's dying. He's just been stabbed.
been hanging out in there for a little bit, and is like,
Just
you know
in
what? Now's a
there.
good time to come out of the closet.
Yep. And then he tells Bug that he's a hero and dies. Bug goes to talk to Alex about everything. Cops show up. Bug isn't innocent anymore because he has all of the souls of the Ripper 7. Bug realizes that Alex killed everyone else basically because he had the bad soul in him and was possessed. Alex is like, "Bullshit, you're the son of the murderer." How it zooms in.
Lazy writing. At that point, I was just like, no.
Two more. Bug and Alex fight. But before that, he tries to offer him a deal, and he's like, "No." He ends up killing Alex. Cops show up. The Ripper's dead because it was Alex. "I am the Condor, the keeper of souls. I eat death for breakfast. I live in a house of blood. Bug is a hero." Fang told everyone that Alex killed everyone. So the cops are like, "Congratulations." The end.
Yeah. dude, there's
Dude, the
just not even a single redeeming quality of this movie.
Oh my god, that was
I
funny.
despise it with every ounce of my being. I would rather be caught in a saw trap where it takes my toenails off one by one than watch this again. Like, look,
Here we go.
that's maybe the one scene that's
Here
like,
it
okay, that's
is.
kind of neat. But everything else is
Ooh.
shit. It has the idea of a cool idea, but everything was so bad. Well, I'm going to be very harsh here.
Has the idea
Oh.
of a cool idea. That was
You
funny.
have scenes that stick out other than for me the beginning and the first 3 minutes and then
I
no.
really sure, the show and tell with the big bird puking on the thing.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Otherwise, not really.
No. Performances from actors? No, I said not a single fucking one. And there's a reason why we never see any of these actors again.
Well, have you never seen Bates Motel or Bates Hotel?
It's on my list. We're watching Widow's Bay right now, which is
It's so good.
okay.
Bugs in it,
Okay.
but it's good.
Fair enough.
It's
I don't always
really
blame
good.
the actors. I blame the writing here, it seems like, but I don't know the
Yeah.
actors too.
Those are the only two things I've ever seen him in.
Oh, fair enough. Well, the gore effects, this really bugged me. 90% of it was CGI, which really didn't help. And I mean, it was bad. I mean, this is a $25 million budget, and I think they spent all of it on the ambulance blowing up. Seriously, because it looked, and then like even the practical effects just looked lazy, and it's like that's not our Wes Craven. That's not Wes. And I say this is the biggest waste of an hour and 30 minutes since the Fog remake. Yep, I said it. Mm-hmm.
It's up there.
Yeah, this was a rough one for me. This is my Mount Rushmore of shit, alongside Horrors of Spider Island, Fog remake, My Bloody Valentine 3D. This is right there. Those are the ones. That's nope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We missing it? No, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
What
I see you got a chart here.
Also throw the Prom Night remake here. Okay, so
yep.
I found this. So for a couple people killed by the Ripper in the beginning, but then here we go. Abel, Mrs. Dunkelman. Nobody knows who killed Mrs. Dunkelman. It was just mentioned. But Alex kills Jay, Penelope, Brandon, Brittany, Quint, May, the detective, and Jerome, whilst being possessed by the bad soul, and the souls of the 7 that he killed get absorbed into Bug for some reason, maybe because he's the son of the killer. So Alex is the one who's possessed. You think it's Bug the whole time, and that's why he's doing all the different voices, because he's absorbing the souls of everybody.
Yeah.
So he's all multiple whatever. And then that's pretty much that. And then Bug kills Alex. That's it.
Sounds right.
Yep.
I mean, I wasn't paying attention to the kills because they were just so bland. And it's like, yeah, sure, I will give you that. You said the Ripper costume was kind of cool. Sure.
I like the Ripper, yeah. The costume.
Yeah, just
puppet. The puppets were my favorite part.
Zip puppets. Well, fun fact trivia. The test screenings had such a negative response, producers decided to completely change much of the film and make it worse. It said it from Wes's mouth himself, and he felt bad that this movie got such a poor reception. But I'm like, dude, nah, it just like John Carpenter's The Ward, it just was not meant to be. I do like on the soundtrack though. Yeah, we didn't only have Franz Ferdinand, Earth Crisis, classic hardcore bands on there. I don't know who Band of Skulls or These United States are.
Band of Skulls is kind of like, and they're like rock.
Yeah.
I can't think of it. I know one or two of their songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
That's
but yeah, the Earth Crisis in Franz Ferdinand was like, okay, that's neat, I guess. I'll give it that. Um, yeah. For the score, I was trying to remember. I put the guy's name down. Now I can't find it, but it was not, the music was very bland and actually didn't add anything to any scenes. There's a lot of times where it was just silence or just very
dude, Marco
low.
Beltrami.
Wait, really? Well, that's the guy who, yeah, it's the guy who did Scream. So it's
Yeah.
like
What?
I don't know what they did. And what I watched, I just don't
He
remember
did Resident
hearing a lot of
Evil
the music. Huh.
and Blade. Wait. This dude did Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, Red Eye, The Wolverine, Fear Street, Snowpiercer, Logan, A Quiet Place, iRobot, Resident Evil, the Carrie remake, Blade 2, The Faculty, and a
Oh, I'm looking.
lot more. Holy moly. Cursed, Underworld, Evolution, Dracula 2000.
Oof.
Did we didn't cover that. Why did we not?
I remember. I don't know.
Wait,
Maybe a Patreon episode if we make a Patreon.
why did we? Yeah, interesting. Either way, Marco Beltran, interesting. Come
Yeah,
on, Marco. Of course,
yeah.
he would work with
I
Wes
just don't
Craven.
remember a lot of
Pathetic.
the music in this because it didn't stick out like it usually would with his stuff. So, well,
Interesting.
actors and crew, these poor souls. Okay. Max Theoret Bug or Adam. John Magaro as Alex. Denzel Whitaker as Jerome. Zena Grey as Penelope. Nick Lashaway as
That's
Brandon.
Forrest Whitaker's fucking kid. Dude, it's gotta be.
Ooh.
Even looks like him.
Oh, baby. I mean, Forrest Whitaker's an incredible actor.
Yeah, I'll look.
Paulina Olshinsky as Brittany and Jeremy Chu as Jay. All right, here's the crew. Wes Craven not only directed this, he was the writer and the only one. Petra Corner, cinematography. Peter McNulty is the editor. Adam Stockhausen is production design. Joe Campano, Vincent Shichi, Craig Lindbergh, makeup department. Mark Gale, Stephen Powers for special effects, and then 151 people for the visual effects. And I'm like, how? Because it doesn't look good. Wes Craven, the director, I mean, come on. We talked about him numerous times. I mean, he's started off with Last House on the Left and obviously went from there into some absolute greats from The Hills Have Eyes. Then Nightmare on Elm Street obviously took over the
Dude, it's
80s.
not.
Then Scream took over
How's
the
that not
90s.
his? Sorry, that's not his kid. They have the same last name, spelled same. Okay.
Huh. Yeah, but Wes Craven, one of the greats, one of the absolute greats of horror, and he's sorely
We've
missed.
covered, yeah.
Yeah, you know him. It was released October.
You've heard about him.
Yeah, you heard him. October 8th, 2010, in the country of the US of A, and mostly filmed in Connecticut. The budget was 25 million, and the box office was 21 million. Oof. Rotten Tomatoes score, and I agree with this. It's 11% critics and 26% audience.
I'm with the audience.
I'm with the critics.
Just a little more.
I think I would take off one of the ones, and I'd be with the critics.
How'd you watch it?
It's funny. I was on YouTube.
Interesting.
On YouTube, I was like, yeah, I think this is a movie that I don't want to buy to rent, so I'll just watch that. Yeah. And this is one I would never own, so that obviously gets into our rating system. Would you? I know you've already bought it, but let's say that you've watched this. Go ahead.
I mean, I bought it for $1 after not seeing it for 15, 16 years. So that's it. If you're gonna buy it, do that, but don't. It's worth $1. Maybe it's not.
Is it worth watching it at least?
No.
No.
Probably not.
Nope.
There's definitely better things to watch.
Yes. Nope.
I can't believe we're going to kill a Wes Craven movie.
Oh, we're gonna kill it. No. We're not just gonna kill it. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna hook it up to this film. We're gonna capture it. We're gonna hook it up to a system where it has its eyelids, like closed shut, and it has to basically recite the first 10 lines of Moby Dick. And if it doesn't do it correctly, its eyes get ripped out through the sockets. And of course, no one can do that. So it does, and boom, it's dead.
I was gonna
I
say,
I made that up on the
dude.
spot. I like Saw movies, so I've thought of some traps myself.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that no, this deserves the most brutal death imaginable. I despised it. It was a besmirchment upon Wes Craven's name, and I just want to pretend that it never happened. And then just Scream 4 was his last film, and there you go. Just watch that, and then his other great films, and then this never happened. If you pretend it never happens, it never happened. Kind of like the Crystal Skull, the Indiana Jones movie. You just pretend that never happened too. There's movies that you just forget happened.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Cursed, Red Eye,
Red Eye is great. See,
My Soul to Take, and then Scream 4.
Red Eye is phenomenal. Have you seen that one?
In the theaters, and I have it downstairs. I haven't watched it since a very long time ago.
That's a
have
great
you seen
one.
Cursed?
No, I've heard good things about that.
I like that one.
Okay, as long as it's nothing like this. As long as nothing's nothing like this.
I like Cursed.
And I'm glad we spent time on just this one film, because I don't think I have the mental capacity to talk about a really good film. I think we need a breather between these two, because it's night and day difference for me. Insidious, I really enjoyed it, and I need to watch the other ones. This was like a little bit of dog poo on my shoe that I couldn't get off for an hour and a half, and then I finally did. So that's my summary.
Oh man. And that's going to be it for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us not a 5-star review, but a 5-star review wherever you listen to your podcast.
Watch, there's probably someone who loves this film more than anything, and I
0.
Absolutely, like, nope, I'm never listening to this podcast again. And well, anyway, unless you're that one person, give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. You can check us out on any of those pages. And now that it's summertime, lots of movies coming out. Dustin posts his videos. I posted one with my wife when we saw Obsession, which is, I'm obsessed with that movie. And I want to go watch it again. And I don't do that with many films except for Lord of the Rings. So I'm like, yeah, I can't. We should talk about it maybe at some point. But yeah,
if you haven't seen Obsession, go fucking see it. That's what I will say.
I just don't think anything's going to top that this year. That's going to be my top film unless something really good comes out. I know there's a lot of good stuff coming out, but I'm like, that for me is like
Backroom.
Oh, that's true. Those Backrooms coming out too.
As you can tell how long ago we recorded this episode. from when it comes out.
It's like September. Anyway, give us a like on Facebook, obviously Instagram, TikTok, as I just said, but I'm going to say it again because it's that important. And of course, follow us on Letterboxd, where you can see us talk about movies and post movies. What's your Letterboxd there, Dustin?
It is Dustin at HFMM Pod.
Mine is Kevin at HFMM Pod, and of course, we love hearing from you guys. So make sure to reach out, follow us on those socials. Email us at hfmmpodcast@gmail.com. We love hearing from you guys. We love to have interviews, no matter what you're doing within the horror sphere.
I will say, I was just looking, and it is like $4 to fucking rent streaming. If you see this movie for 50 cents or $1 at the thrift store, then yes, it's worth it, because you're fighting against streaming, and it's worth 50 cents or $1 to put this on your shelf. Watch it.
It's worth to buy it so no one else has to see it. If you see,
that's what I did with Irreversible. I found it at fucking Goodwill, and I was like, I was like, nobody needs to see this. I will take it.
That's a good movie though, but
the only movie I ever stopped watching and never finished.
Gaspar Noé will do that to you. So, but yeah,
on the next episode, wait,
Insidious.
Nope. We have a little
No.
mini one in between.
Oh,
We
right.
have a little mini vinyl episode coming through
Oh, yes.
with Howard Shore's score of The Fly.
Howard Shore. I'm pretty sure I've heard that name
Wait,
before. Did he do just a little film?
nope,
Pretty sure it's a trilogy, actually,
nope, never heard of
called
it.
Lord of the Rings. I think he did it, and he won an Oscar for every single performance in those songs, as well as his original songs that he put with it, with Annie Lennox in Return of the King, which is one of the greatest. I cry at that song. I played it at my wedding. My wife was like, "Oh, whatever." That Howard Shore?
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
one.
thought so. Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah, that guy.
Mhm.
Vinyl edition, and then we will talk about Insidious, give it its
We'll
own episode. That because that movie's like 2 hours long,
we'll go through the red door together.
and I just saw a trailer for a new one.
Oh my god, really? I've only
I
seen the
just-
first 2, 3 now.
Yeah.
There's so many I need to catch up on.
Yeah.
But I like Insidious. I like it.
Until then, don't wait. No, never mind. Until then, just
Until
stay
then,
true.
don't name your children Bug
Yeah, if you're having a kid, don't name him Bug.
or Fang or any
Do you know?
other.
Did you notice the frog shirt he was wearing throughout the movie?
I bet that was a call to Welcome to Frogtown. Great movie. No, okay, never mind. No, probably only like 2 other people are like, yeah, that movie. No.
Yeah, that one. To those two people, stay spooky.